All right, so we're going to start in Lamentations 2, verse 14, man. All glory be to God, man. Let's go. Thy prophets have seen vain and foolish things for thee, and they have not discovered thine iniquity, to turn away thy captivity. Now, this is pretty much like a prophet is like a leadership role. Everybody going up to the prophet because he could, help the people. You know what I'm saying? And, tell them about God and stuff like that. But nowadays, people going up to the rappers and the movie stars and the sports figures to gain more better position in this world. Not really focused on God. None of the rappers are trying to turn y'all to God. You know what I'm saying? They're turning y'all to sins and distractions and overstimulations. Keeping the cycle going of moving backwards, really moonwalking. You know what I'm saying? I call it moonwalking. Black people really moonwalking, man. We moonwalking, bro, because we are not going forward as a people. Society in general, Americans, the whole world, the whole world moonwalking right now. And yeah, man, let's get it. We got to be the leaders for the world. Children of Israel. God using us, man. Iron sharpens iron, man. So it's like, I hope God could use us. Like, that's what I mean when I say I hope God could use me. You feel me? To push His will through. Because iron sharpens iron. I'm just a tool. God, you know what I'm saying. He there's a blacksmith. You know what I'm saying. God made the blacksmith too. We just the tools for God. But yeah, man. The iniquities that we got, man. Keeping us in the captivity, bro. It's like all this, gang banging, full of pride and contention. Who could outdo the next nigga? You feel me? Who got the biggest chain? Who could come up on the biggest lick? Who could come up on the biggest pounds? The pimping. All these sexually, charged energies. You feel me? All the pimping, man. Y'all need to... we, as a people, gotta all step up and go harder for God. You know what I'm saying? So that's what we gotta do as a people. Take God seriously, because it's like people don't, man. It's like people don't, bro. You feel me? All the anger that's built up comes from the pride, man. Because we like to put the problem on God. Like, nah, you woke up and made a decision to do that, or they made a decision to, to go against you and set you back. God didn't make them do that, bro. God did not make them do that, bro. So it's like all that pride is like looking at things from the wrong angle. We need to flip it upside down. You feel me? And not try to be quick to be angry and stuff, and think about, what could I learn from this, bro? Yeah, and like for the women, we got to speak on that side too. Y'all women got pride too. Don't want to take no correction from a man. I get it. It's, I get it. If you're not following God, why would you want to follow Him? But it seems like y'all just seal yourselves in darkness, because there are men of God out here that, God are using for the light. God using us for the light. God willing. God willing that He's using us, because, you could be doing all this and we are not the judge of anything. So I could be doing all this for no reason, and God could, turn to me and be like, yeah, I don't even know you. So that's why I be trying to be on my points, but, pride, God gave you the body. I don't know why girls be proud of anything, and dudes, God gave you the ability to think and make the reality. Yeah, so we need to look to the people, the men of God, the women of God, that'll turn us away from the captivity. But it seems like you niggas, and you black females, y'all niggas too. Y'all be acting like niggas. Y'all need to get right. It's not no game. It's not no game. Y'all, we need to turn to the people of God. So, those are the ones who are going to tell us how to get out of the captivity, get out of jail. So y'all women ain't got to, be trapped and end up depending on these bad men. Because it's all about having a family, you know what I'm saying, and sowing seeds so the next generation could have honor and respect in the eyes of the Lord. Honor and respect in the eyes of the Lord, not what man think. You know what I'm saying? Obviously, the man inspired by God wrote these books. That's why a lot of people don't want to believe it. But in Ecclesiasticus, the preface, it even tells us, I'm going to go to that verse. It tells you how when they translate the book, it lost the same meaning. So it's like, this has already been in the Bible. It's nothing that God don't know. You think God didn't know what's going to happen? Come on, man. Come on, man. God, this book is real. That's what I'm trying to tell you. All right, so y'all, open y'all eyes and y'all hearts up towards God, because these things are happening to us, man, and the only way we could beat it is by, beating the devil. Let's do it. All that pass by clap their hands at thee. They hiss and wag their head at the daughter of Jerusalem. Pretty much like they testing. They want to test you every time they see you. You feel me? Want to mock you and everything, you know what I'm saying, not taking you serious. That's what black people are, pretty much a joking stock. You feel me? We got a slave culture. We're not in bondage no more, but anything that could actually help us is our culture, and that's being used against us because it's not rooted in God. This is Lamentations 3, verse 1. I am the man that hath seen affliction by the rod of his wrath. He had led me and brought me into darkness, but not light. Surely against me is he that turneth his hand against me all day. Come on, y'all. It's talking about like all this stuff, man. Their hands. He turning his hand against you all day like a wizard, like trying to... He ain't throwing you no football. He ain't throwing you nothing to help you. Seem like they trying to abracadabra something. You feel me? And it's at all day. If you don't see how this could be similar, you feel me? And nowadays you just gotta hope God could give you understanding in the times we in, because y'all just open y'all eyes. All right, we're gonna read it again. Surely against me he is turned. He turneth his hand against me all day. My flesh and my skin hath he made old. He hath broken my bones. He hath builded against me, and compassed me with guile and travail. He hath placed me in the dark places. Now this is talking about, just being under the rule of the enemy. Oppression. This is a definition of oppression. No progression, just oppression. You know what I'm saying? And it symbolizes a lot. The ones that turn their hands against you, like watch these people's hands. Don't get caught up in all this. That's symbolic wizardry. That's what the wizards do. They do that. Don't be. That's agreement, subtle agreement. I'm telling y'all, it's all about why you do something. Think about why people do what they do, y'all. Come on. Turn to God. Let's go. We're still in Lamentations 3, verse 19 right here. We're just going to keep on reading down. Lamentations is great. All the Bible's great. All the Bible books are great. Even the ones that are not in there, they took out, like the book of Jasher, Jubilees, Maccabees. There's a lot of good books they took out, but we're going to keep it going. Remembering mine affliction and my misery, the wormwood and the gall. My soul hath them still in remembrance, and is humbled in me. This I recall to my mind. Therefore I have hope. It is of the Lord's mercies that we are not consumed. Now this is pretty much like saying, like, just imagine like if you felt some pain and it never stopped. The only reason you felt pain is because God allowed it. The only reason why you don't feel pain is because God allowed it. God got the handle. I don't know how to describe God, to be honest. I'll just try to describe God, bro, but you can't. That's what I just try to do. You can't describe God. No. That's the Most High Creator. He is anything that you ever thought of. Everything. You feel me? creator of light and darkness. So that's why you should be scared of God and take him seriously, because he is the most serious God, the most high God. All right, we're going to keep it going. Lamentations 3. Therefore, I have hope. It is of the Lord's mercies that we are not consumed. You know what I'm saying? Jesus died for the whole world, but man, them white people, them Romans and Asians, they try to kill us off as a whole people. That is God's mercies right there. You feel me? That's the physical aspect of God saving us, but spiritually, he saved the whole world. And the physical, because the white people, they would have killed us. They all of them still are trying to do it. They are still trying to do it. Look at the things they're trying to turn people against the blacks. They race baiting, trying to do hate crimes, trying to get, everybody to feel some type of way. But we all are fighting the same spiritual war. We are fighting the principalities of the darkness. Acknowledge the Most High, man, the light. Lamentations 3:21. We're going to have, therefore I have hope. It is of the Lord's mercies that we are not consumed, because his compassions fail not. They are new every morning. Great is thy faithfulness. Woohoo, ain't that perfect? Every new day you get a new chance. The Lord is good unto them that wait for him. Patience is key. Patience. Don't be in a rush for anything. Let God use you. God willing, he use you. Not doing it for vain reasons. Look all up in here. You're going to find what's up in the soul. Search it out. Pray. It is good that a man should both hope and quietly wait for the salvation of the Lord. Right? Come on. God gonna, you know what I'm saying, be God, and you gonna try to get closer to God. Please get closer to God. I'm saying, like, come on. As a people, like, I don't care, like, all people that believe in God, you know what I'm saying, this is the Most High. Seek the Bible. Seek his ways, man. Let's do it. Now we in Lamentations chapter 4, verse 17. Now, black people, I know y'all gonna feel this one. This how you know we are people of the book. This ain't, you feel me, anybody else but black people. But, God, made all people. So, it's not only for black people. This book is talking about a specific people, which are black people. And this is some of the stuff that you'll recognize if you are black. That's all I'm saying. Let's go. As for us, our eyes yet failed, for our vain help in our watching we have watched for a nation that could not save us. They hunt our steps, that we cannot go in our streets. Now, it didn't get that extreme. That's what happened back then, but it is very similar. Very similar, y'all. Very similar. So let's get right in God, y'all, for real. It's not a game. We're going to continue. Our persecutors are swifter than the eagles of the heaven. Eagles remind me of America. I ain't gonna lie. They pursued us upon the mountains. They laid for us in the wilderness. The breath of our nostrils, the anointed of the Lord, was taken in their pits. Now, this happens all the time. Anybody that's trying to do good for the people, you feel me, in a real way, they get taken out as soon as they see you actually and rise as a public figure, you feel me, as a prophet, you feel me, a prophet for the people and not for them. They looking at you to exchange your soul for the devil to sell you out as merchandise. I'm trying to tell you, you are the merchandise of God, not the devil. Come on, look what they going through. The breath of our nostrils, they hunting our steps. Like, this is serious. Black people, turn back to God. Everybody turn back to God. Stop being all in this competition, pride, lustful spirits, y'all. Turn to God. All praise to the Most High.